Hi everyone, welcome to iFunding channel. I'm your host Felix. Today I'm going to talk about a topic, and this topic is how to reduce anxiety. You may be curious why I'm so interested in this topic. The main reason is that I have been in a high level of anxiety since 5 years ago. Even until now, I can say I'm still in a high level of anxiety. But luckily, I can say that I can effectively handle it nowadays. And over the past 5 years, I have tried many ways, and I have found it 3 methods that can help me deal with the anxiety. And back to the time when I experienced the anxiety. At that moment, at the beginning of that time, my mood was always down, and there was nothing that can help me feel happy. And later, I found that I had difficulty in falling asleep. Although I could go to sleep, I suddenly woke up during midnight, and my heart didn't feel better. And now and then, during daytime, I had a pain in my chest. So at that moment, I realized that my body suffered from a big problem. So I went to the hospital to consult doctors, and doctors diagnosed me with high level of anxiety. At that time, I told myself I should do something to save myself. So I accepted advice from that doctor, and I also searched a lot of methods that other people use to help myself. And fortunately, over the past 5 years, I have tried a lot of ways, and I concluded 3 ways that I used to help me to recover from that bad experience. So today I want to share with these 3 methods. I hope all these ways can be useful. Number 1, doing exercise. I don't need to explain too much about the positive effects of taking exercise, because I'm sure almost all the people around you told you that taking exercise can be beneficial for your health. So today I don't want to mention that again. Nowadays, I want to emphasize that taking exercise can not only reduce your anxiety, but also boost the ability of bettering anxiety. For example, since 6 months ago, I began to engage in basketball training. And before that time, I had been preparing for IELTS exam for a long time. So some days I felt frustrated and stressed because of the difficulty questions of IELTS exam. So during noontime, I even had difficulty in having a nap. However, during afternoon, after participating in basketball training, I found that the anxiety disappeared. Another thing surprised me was that the day after that day, when I experienced the similar difficulties I faced ago, I didn't feel that much frustrated and anxious. So I realized that taking exercise can be so powerful, can be so beneficial for our health. Number 2, social integration. Several months ago, I watched a video, and in that video, I knew a survey conducted by a famous researcher named Susan Pinker. And that survey aimed to find out the key factors that affected the longevity. And the results really impressed all the researchers. Among all these factors, one key factor that really surprised all researchers, and that was social integration. So at that moment, I realized that social integration is so important to us, especially for our health, including mental health and physical health. So since then, I began to change my lifestyle. When I feel frustrated, I chose to visit my best friends or my relatives. For instance, I have a best friend who is living nearby, and after that time, when I feel stressed, anxious because of anything, I decided to visit him. At his home, we had a best dinner. We did a lot of catch up, and we played video games during the night, and found that during that night, my sleep quality was really, really better. So since then, I always maintain this habit. Number 3, finding a goal. In this case, you may be confused because you may say, I don't have goals. I don't know how to set a goal for myself. So I want to give advice to you. First, you don't need to set a great goal. I mean, just like if I want to be promoted as a manager in a company, maybe that is very hard. So you maybe can set a tiny goal. So now I want to emphasize that no matter how tiny the goal is or how great the goal is, it will work. For instance, if you like challenging, you can set a great goal, you can set a difficult goal, and you may spend many years to reach that goal. That can help you to reduce anxiety. If you don't like challenging, you can set a tiny goal. You don't need to mind how important that goal is. You just need to find a goal that you want to achieve. That can help you reduce anxiety. In conclusion, all these 3 measures help me to step out that bad experience and really appreciate all these measures that I learned from others. So today I want to emphasize another thing, and that is we shouldn't fear anxiety. And although anxiety is terrifying, it's extremely appalling, however, we should take advantage of it. We should use it to improve ourselves. This is mainly because when we can tolerate the high level of anxiety, at the same time we can deal with effectively, we can do the better ourselves. Thank you. See you.